He doesn't have the one at the side. Guess it's fine. Okay. I don't really want to give too much information, but I kind of have to say it. Jerry has these two, kind of. Actually, these just kind of moved towards red. Like, they just kind of moved in. They were at the center a bit more. I would recommend a restart because these ones, coincidentally, are moving away from him. Yo, these ones literally just walked into Red's base. Anyway, so mirmydons playing Brazil versus Malta. Still a bit worried about the hunts because he clearly has less, but if he's fine with it, I guess. He does have these berry bushes that he can use, which have 1,000 food each, so there's literally 5,000 food just waiting in his base. So that's like the one positive thing about Cerrado. Even if you kind of have these hunt problems, you can at least rely on the berry bushes, although they're not as fast as hunts in their gathering rates. At least it's safe. I should get rid of this. Right, so Jerimuno is already halfway to aging up, and he should have, yep, villager ahead, 2 villages in fact, to immediately build the double barracks and drop the footman. As we can see, a very, very aggressive H2 composition with a very, very aggressive H3 composition as well. Malta is very scary in that regard. Mirmi also has a bit more H2 units, but looks like mercenary units, and has the classic Guardian and Montado stuff. Jerimuno is holding 2 shipments at the moment, going down to 1 now. Unfortunately, the UI is bugged in Laws of Liberty because the tech lines have all been changed and it needs to be hard-coded, therefore it doesn't work, quite obviously. But looks like a very huge coin focus here, trying to get as many slave trades as possible and as soon as possible to get those 5 villages and really boost the eco. But once the footmen come out, that's going to be a really, really big denial towards his eco, because he should be able to essentially surround his base with footmen, as they are decently cheap units. So any moment now. I still wonder what his shipment was. 700 wood, okay. Pretty standard. Should be followed by other stuff. Their villages by accident count as military because they kind of do this karate kick when they're fighting, so I guess they're kind of technically considered as disciples. Maybe they replace disciples. But yes, we have the 5 footmen now coming in. They should be able to catch these villagers at the backside, but won't be able to kill any as he is a bit late. But the explorer will be tanking the town center hits, therefore all footmen are still unscathed. We got lots of Polyster Captain the Mattos, which are actually cavalry good against cavalry, so... Oh, wait. They're ranged cavalry, I didn't know they have that. Oh, so he grinded the 500 coin to get those mercenaries. And guess what? Malta is really weak against goons, so... I can't really say what they are until the end of the game. I don't want to give him information. But, good thing for him is that they don't really have a bonus against heavy infantry, although they are really deadly against villagers, it seems. So a really good move by Mirmy here to go for these units that clearly counter. With the 725 speed, Malta has no answer for that. They're too fast. And they do have the double damage against cavalry, so knights are in trouble. With only 6 speed, they will be easily kited and killed by these units that clearly counter them. But now the Protestants now coming into base. Look at that. Villagers killed in a single volley thanks to ×3. Jesus, those are pretty good mercenaries, I must say. But in the meantime, the footmen are entering his base, knowing that the Polysters are at his own base. The wagon will go down. Outpost being built. Has to siege it fast, but Malta has no siege, 10 siege and 15 siege. None of the age 2 units have above 15 siege, which the knights have. So all barracks units have only 10 siege. But at the meantime, the Polysters are really cleaning house for Jerry's villagers. But we are getting Arbalesters. Arbalesters don't have any malice against cavalry, so the 22 will hit flat out at any unit. Footmen really massing in. I feel like... Oh, Jesus, this lag. Mirmy also idling. Looks like he's trying to micro at the same time. I will just have to wait a little bit.
Are you ready? Yes.
Right, so Arbalesters here should be able to dish out some damage. So the key here is Jerimuno utilizing the Arbalesters, since these only also have 12 seats, so they're matched with Arbalesters in range. But as mentioned, only 10 siege, so like the mass must continue, or else without numbers Jerry cannot siege this. Villagers popping out, looks like they will be joining the fight. As you can see, the martial arts stuff there. Getting the villagers cleaned up with each volley. Jesus, man. Villagers trying to run away. Now joining the siege, halfway done. More footmen joining the fight. There seems to be about 31, so about 300 per volley. His cavalry is just going back and forth. I feel like he's just wasting a lot of time running around. Oh boy, the 15 minutemen coming in, but the footmen will be able to mow them down, along with the Arbalesters that have bonus damage against infantry, but not footmen, don't use footmen, use Arbalesters. Ooh, you're gonna get kited. But yes, the siege will soon end and the town center will be going down. Rancers with the 6 speed will pose more threat for Jerimuno's, Mirmy's cavalry units. Rancers only 10. I hope he didn't send that as siege, but it will be going down regardless. And there it is. Town center going down, villagers no defense. Jerimuno will be directly focusing the villagers to deny his eco and his hopes of aging up to age 3. The mercenaries were really well done, but will be killed off now with the Ransors catching them. They don't seem to have a lot of Malta ridiculous. And there it is, the GG, and Jerimuno will be winning this 3rd game, like the Hunts. Well, I told. He does need it, come on. Right, so resource-wise, we can definitely see a big gap because Mirmy was really denied eco for a long time with his villagers idling. But military count-wise, Jesus. Yeah, exactly, one shot killing villagers in his only single hunt. You just need some of those skirmers and base and you win. He's right.